Welcome to American Dream Life, where we keep exploring how to grow your beliefs and become a united human being. And why it's important, we get to experience both sides. We tend to stay way too long on one side of the experience and forgetting that there is another side, and we always have a choice no matter what the circumstance, and can uh, shift our thoughts, our beliefs, and take aligned actions to experience the other side and feel more of that unity within us, and experience that true American dream. So that where it is a land of possibility and infinite possibilities, and that's what I want to share some more. And today the topic is about peace. I believe it's possible. I share around it before in some other versions of being peaceful or at peace. And I want to bring back, especially in somehow seems like there's just more things that you hear about. Hello, whoever joined. Uh, that creating that turmoil in the world, which actually create more of that turmoil within us. There's more worry about it, what's next, how everything will unfold, and that just kind of adding to the worries. And when we already attempting to control the outside world, we already in that turmoil within us, and adding all those outside circumstances that somehow coming to play recently between potential conflicts in the world, and the economic situations and health situation and all of that, just adding up to all of that. So to somehow lessen it, and having understanding that we cannot control whatever is outside of us, whatever others creating. However, we can actually bring more of that peace to ourselves, to our environment, to our relations, and it starts with us. We are creator of that. It comes from inside out, not the other way around. We many times, because of all those worries and some kind of blindness start happening, that we not sure, in that turmoil, we not sure what is going on around, and we with the big hope that when you attempt to control the situation of the outside circumstances, somehow you find the peace. And it's furthest from the truth, because it's will just create more worry and not so much peace. And how I know about those things? Well, I practice them myself. And experience them as well. The more turmoil I experience outside in my reality, in my environment, at my business, in my relations, I thought if I put more control on it, somehow it will come together again, and it will just keep actually falling more apart. So, so I didn't have a choice as to kind of let it go and start attempting to control things, and attempting to discover more who I am and who I get to be, to experience more of that peace, inner peace, that I actually can bring out to the world, to my realities, to my environment, to my relations, to my business, to the world, actually, because it's becoming as a ripple, and more of us that will create that will definitely will help transform our experiences, because everything, like I had mentioned, starts with us. And the more we coming from that place, and more love and joy, the more we can experience that in the world, in our environments, in our relations, and within ourselves. So anytime you experience that turmoil, go back to yourself and see where you get to somehow clear, shift some of the thoughts, some of the beliefs, some of the emotions that somehow creating that turmoil within you. There's always something going on, some story that you potentially telling yourself. There's some unsettled feelings that potentially created also by some situation, and instead of processing them, uh, you think you don't have a choice, and you holding on to those feelings and emotions from potentially some turmoil situation from the past. And that's what creating even more of that in the present moment, and potentially in the future. So in order to experience difference, you get to actually clear some of that, create the space to experience different experience, coming from more of that clarity, not confusion, and not bringing the past to the present or to the future with the worries. And that's how you get to experience and embody peace. And I know it's much easier than constant struggle. And trust me, for years, because of the limited beliefs and upbringing of that life is hard and keep playing in my mind. And many times when there were some challenges that were showing up, I many times accepted that that's the case, because life is hard. Life cannot be easy. Life cannot be fun. When there was some kind of breakthroughs, hello, whoever else joined, I felt like it was just some pure luck and nothing else. Well, until quite recently start discovering that it wasn't always just about the luck. It was actually about my willingness to shift my thoughts, my beliefs, and not making that so difficult, but making thinking about that it doesn't have to be that difficult, that it can be easier, and coming from that, from more of that peaceful place, loving place, joyful place, where created that transform experience. And it wasn't that hard. So life doesn't have to, just telling you, doesn't have to be that hard. And it can be easier, but it's up to us to create our experiences, and shifting our thoughts when we start coming from that. And I know it's not easy when you are constantly told that you have to work hard, life is hard, nothing is easy. In business, we can only control two things: our attitude and our activities. Peace comes in trusting the system. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate. Definitely great point on creating, yeah, what we can control, and the attitude and activities, definitely. So that's what I want to share today, to help you somehow create more of that ease in that turmoil, and that kind of worries, more worries that you think you get to actually somehow get into your head, that there's more worry, and on top of other things that you potentially experience in your environment, in your job, or in your life, or in your business, plus worries from the outside. And I'm not saying that just be not like, well, whatever happened happened. Well, pretty much what control do you have around it? So you can either keep worrying about it, or you can enjoy every moment you have, as long as you have them. So tomorrow is not promised. So the more enjoyment you can experience in life, it's okay. Allow that as well. Uh, the better the life becomes and the better experience you experience in your life. So so that's what I want to share around peace, to experience more of that in your life. And feel free to resonate. Thank you, whoever shared their thoughts about it, and feel free to share some more. And what resonates with the message, I love to see that. I've been streaming those broadcasts on the YouTube at the YouTube channel American Dream Life, as well as in the Facebook private Facebook group community under the same name, American Dream Life. I'm inviting you to join that group for a more interactive experience. When message resonates or you think somebody might um, somehow benefit from hearing some words that they get to actually experience more of that peace within themselves, and how to kind of shift that to that space instead of just constant worry around. um, Feel free to share, and probably that will be easier from the YouTube channel. And just share that, and you can also put some comments there and subscribe to the channel. I'm coming lives usually on Thursdays afternoon to share some of my experiences, some thoughts, reflection, tips to keep growing our beliefs and become united human being and live our American dream. So, anyhow, thank you again for joining, and whoever will be checking replay. Um, at this point, sending you lots of love, joy, and peace. Until next time, take care.